It's not the nuclear bomb. It's not a fighter jet. It's a $1,000 machine gun. And it killed more people than any other weapon in human history. From deserts to jungles, warlords to presidents, this weapon shaped revolutions, collapsed governments, and armed the powerless. But what if I told you the man who built it never made a single dollar? This is the story of the AK-47, the deadliest weapon of all time. The year is 1941. Nazi tanks are tearing through the Soviet Union. Villages burn, soldiers die, and the Red Army is desperate. Their rifles jam in the snow. Their machine guns are too complex. Enter a 22-year-old tank mechanic, wounded, unknown, and untrained in weapons design. His name, Mikhail Kalashnikov. In a hospital bed, fueled by pain and patriotism, he sketches a weapon. Simple, cheap, and unstoppable. It doesn't care about mud, sand, or snow. It fires every time. That design would become the AK-47, and it would outlive every war it was created to fight. But it wasn't just a gun. It was an idea. And ideas, as history shows, are bulletproof. By 1949, the Soviet Union officially adopted the AK-47, but it didn't stay within their borders. Through Cold War politics, it spread like wildfire, shipped to allies, rebels, and revolutionaries across the globe. From the jungles of Vietnam to the deserts of Africa, the AK became more than a rifle. It became a symbol. To some, it stood for freedom. To others, terror. It was in the hands of child soldiers and resistance fighters. Cheap to produce, easy to use, impossible to stop. With over 100 million in circulation, it's the most widely used firearm in history. But here's the twist. Mikhail Kalashnikov, its creator, died in 2013. Haunted. He once wrote, "I'm proud of my invention, but not that it's used by terrorists. Am I to blame? The world still isn't sure." The AK-47 didn't just shape battlefields. It invaded pop culture. Its silhouette is instantly recognizable. It's on national flags, rebel tattoos, even hip-hop album covers. Some nations saw it as power. Others, defiance. Mozambique even put it on their flag. An icon of independence born from struggle. Hollywood turned it into a villain's weapon. Video games made it legendary. And across generations, it became a symbol, not of one army or ideology, but of raw, unfiltered conflict. Why? Because it's not just a gun. It's a message that with the AK, any man, trained or not, could challenge an empire. From freedom fighters to warlords, this rifle gave power to the powerless and chaos to those who sought control. For decades, the AK-47 has fueled not just wars, but entire underground economies. In conflict zones, it's been traded for cattle, for drugs, even for food. Warlords buy them by the crate. Smugglers move them by the truckload. It's the ultimate tool of war, but also profit. Some governments flood regions with AKs to destabilize rivals. Others sell them in secret deals worth billions. And while global leaders call for peace, factories keep making more. China, Russia, and dozens of others still produce variants. Why stop? The demand never dies. In the chaos of war, it's the first thing people look for. Reliable, cheap, deadly. One trigger pull, and history changes. But the real question is, has it made the world safer? Or just louder? By the time he passed, over 100 million AK variants existed. It was never about politics. The AK didn't care who pulled the trigger. It became a language of violence, spoken in every war-torn corner of the world. It echoed through jungles, deserts, and city streets, in coups, uprisings, and failed states. In documentaries, and shaky cell phone footage, the silhouette is unmistakable, even as drones, cyber warfare, and AI weapons rise. One simple rifle, designed at the ashes of World War II, still dominates, not because it's the best, but because it never fails. And that is both its brilliance and its curse. In the end, the AK-47 isn't just a weapon, it's a symbol of rebellion, resistance, and raw survival. From revolutionaries in Africa to guerrillas in Latin America, it became the banner of the underdog. No manuals, no maintenance teams. Just load it, and it works. It's been seen in the hands of freedom fighters and terrorists, on flags, in rap lyrics, in museums, the line between liberation and destruction, blurred by a single rifle. It's more than metal and wood. It's an idea that anyone, anywhere can pick up power. Kalashnikov never imagined that. But history doesn't wait for permission. The AK-47 lives on, not because we need it, but because we've made a world where it fits.